Yo, what's up guys, it's Golem here, welcome to a new episode. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with the top 5 best decks in the world right now. Starting point number 5, and then I will slowly work my way up and play one match with each deck. So number 5 is Lava Loon. I would say let's get started. Okay guys, hopping into game number 1, which is of course going to be with deck player number 5 in the world right now. A little bit of a spoiler, there's not a single cycle deck in the current top 5 in the world, and each deck is different. So there's not a single deck repeating. I guess most of them are kind of, yeah, more of heavier type of decks, but it's actually really interesting to see not a single cycle deck in the current top 5. Especially, I feel like cycle in general always has been really solid and also really fun. Okay, we're gonna be facing P.E.K.K.A. We do have to be kind of careful. Hopefully he doesn't have Electro Wisp. I guess if he does, our play would have to be to Fireball and Zap it. Okay, looks like instead he just goes with Minions. So let's actually go with a Skeleton Dragon plus Zap here, making sure that we do hopefully DPS on the P.E.K.K.A. quite a bit. I'm gonna be forced to go with Valkyrie, because if not, this P.E.K.K.A. was gonna get way too much damage. I feel like it would have probably gotten like probably 2 or maybe even more hits on the left side tower. So kind of an awkward start right there. We are gonna defend decently well, but overall my cycle there, I guess the situation was not like the best or something. Okay, let's go with Inferno Dragon here left side. Let's go with guards on the right side. I feel like in single elixir in these type of matchups, all we need to do honestly is just chill, wait, and then eventually in double elixir hopefully we're gonna have an opportunity to try and get something going. But I'm kind of afraid, because if he, for example, okay, he goes with a bandit, I think we can take the damage, which is gonna be quite a lot of damage if you ask me, but at the same time we're gonna have to do something. So let's actually go Lava on the right side lane. Why do we go right side lane? Because our right side tower is a little bit more healthier. Actually, he didn't really touch it at all, so if he wants to pressure, it's gonna be in the lane where we already pretty much lost the entire tower. So I guess that's, yeah, fine for us. Okay, we are definitely gonna lose the tower. I don't have guards available. I'm not really gonna waste my Valkyrie, so my idea here is to actually go for a double lane push. My idea is to go Valkyrie left side, and then afterwards I'm gonna go Inferno Dragon right side, and also zap the minions as soon as possible to try and take care of them. So I'm not sure what his spell is. He might have, for example, arrow. Yeah, he does have arrows, but it's still gonna be quite a lot of damage. Please kill the wizard. Okay, nice. The wizard goes down. That's huge, because now the wizard is out of cycle. He might cycle back to minions, but I'm not sure if he will be on time. Looks like he does go with the minions. Okay, let's go with a Valkyrie right side, and as soon as possible here I'm gonna go, I guess, with Skeleton Dragons as well. So, okay, not sure about the situation right now, guys. Let's go with Evil Zep, trying to take care of the ghost as soon as possible. We do have the Valkyrie alive. We have the Skeleton Dragons connecting to the right side tower. I think this might be tower down. Okay, we do take the tower on the right side. So overall situation all of a sudden, because yeah, we took the tower, is actually pretty decent for us right now. Okay, he does go with minions. He goes with Bedram. He gave us a pretty good fireball. I'm just gonna take the fireball value, yeah, as soon as possible. And I'm actually gonna go with a Valkyrie here up high, trying to both distract the barbarian and also try and take care of the wizard. Okay, guards here, Skeleton Dragons as well to try and DPS down the wizard as soon as possible. And I'm not a big fan of his P.E.K.K.A. I think we can even go with a Lava in the middle, probably get a balloon, and then I think we should be taking the tower here. Let's see what he's gonna do to defend this, but I don't think he has anything to, yeah, defend this. Let's see, he is trying to get the minions down. He goes with the wizard, but anyways, the Skeleton Dragons, the Lava Hound, everything connecting to the left side tower is already enough to get it to fireball range. So very nice W here. Kind of a strange matchup. I feel like our push is hard for him to stop, but then at the same time, of course, he has a lot of different ways to pressure, and he also has a pretty decent cycle. So that was deck number 5. Deck number 4, I don't even know what I'm looking at right now, but trust me guys, this guy is actually ranked number 4 in the world right now with this deck. I would say let's just try it out. Okay guys, hopping into game number 2 with deck number 4 from the ranked number 4 player in the world. And as I said before, what is this? Like, what am I looking at, guys? It doesn't have a win condition. It doesn't have, for example, a Ram Rider, a better Ram. It's just straight up spam decks with the Rune Giant. I honestly don't even know how to call this deck, because it's just such a, yeah, such an interesting deck, to be honest. Okay, so definitely a really interesting deck. Let's see if we can make it work right here. Looks like we're facing someone with Zep, with Prince. I think that could be... Oh, looks like he does give us a decent Mega Knight value, so I'm definitely gonna take it. And let's afterwards have the Rage Spell ready in case he, for example, drops bets or something. Okay, looks like he goes with a Bandit. Let's have the Rage Spell ready in case he does go with the bets. Looks like he does let the Mega Knight jump on the tower, so it's actually gonna be quite a lot of damage on the right side. I wonder if he's gonna go with like his own Mega Knight or something. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to let the Bandit dash, and then, okay, I'm gonna go with a Rune Giant here. Please, Archer Queen, follow it. No, the Archer Queen. Okay, the Archer Queen is gonna get a lock on the tower. I'm gonna be forced to retarget, because if not, it was gonna take the tower for sure. Okay, let's go with an Inferno Dragon left side though. Inferno Dragon should be able to DPS down the Mega Knight quite quickly. And overall situation is not even that bad because look at the right side tower, look at the left side tower as well. I'm gonna continue pressuring the left side because the dagger dash on the left side is out of daggers and it's gonna have to defend the Inferno Dragon plus Lumberjack, which in this case it's not going to be able to. So what is this deck and what is going on, guys? Okay, let's go with a Rage Spell, raging up the evil Lumberjack, raging up the Inferno Dragon. It's the Inferno Dragon with the Rune Giant effect, by the way, so that's gonna be a lot of damage. And wow, I don't even know how this deck is working, but we took the left side tower, his right side tower is down to 1100 HP, and his king tower is all the way down to 2000 HP already, and we're not even in double elixir yet. I feel like this deck is gonna be much better in double elixir because of how big of a push we should be able to make in double elixir. Okay, let's go with a Mighty Miner. I'm gonna just pop the ability to try and get it straight on top of the right side tower. I think that should be able to take it down if he doesn't have anything against it. And this is looking, I would say, like good game, guys. Look at the situation of the match. He is still playing, but I would say, yeah, it's just a matter of time for us to take the king tower unless something crazy happens, but I don't really see how, to be honest. Okay, let's go with the Mega Knight here. I wanted to try and splash on top of the Arch Queen. I did unfortunately miss the... okay, we need to be careful. I did unfortunately miss the Arch Queen with the jump, so that was kind of my bad right there, but I think we still should be fine, to be honest. Okay, I think we can just go Mighty Miner here. Let's rage up the Archer Queen, and honestly, in the worst case scenario, all we need to do is just defend for 20 more seconds. I said it's a matter of time to take his king tower, but realistically, we don't even need to take it anymore because we already took 2 of his towers and he only took 1 of our towers. So I would say that this is 100% sure good game. There's no time left for him. He knows it. He says well played. Let's go with Inferno Dragon. Let's go with Electro Wizard. And man, what was this deck? Honestly, it worked really well. I'm not sure if we just got a good matchup or this deck is actually really strong because I remember, you guys, number 4 in the world is currently using this deck. Okay, so far, very nice matches, very nice wins. We're almost halfway through the decks, number 5 and number 4. Good victories. Let's see what we can get going with this deck from the rank number 3 in the world. Giant Prince with Miner, with Wizard. Definitely an interesting deck. I would say that Giant Prince is one of the oldest decks in the entire game because, of course, whenever you start playing Clash Royale, you always get the typical tutorial with like Giant decks, Giant Prince, Giant Musketeer, Mini P.E.K.K.A. I feel like Giant is definitely one of those really, OG strategies in Clash Royale. So it's gonna be fun to try it out here. Let's see what we're facing. But after seeing Electro Wizard, I'm thinking about a potential... man, there you go. I was about to say that. I'm thinking about a potential P.E.K.K.A. player. And looks like he does indeed have the P.E.K.K.A, guys. Okay, we do have guards, but unfortunately guards is actually our last... man, why is my last card in cycle the guards? I would have loved to have the guards either right away on the P.E.K.K.A or just quicker in cycle to defend the Batteram. Anyways, overall situation I think is still okay, but definitely not the best cycle for us right there. Okay, looks like he does go with a Bandit. I think with a good zap timing, we might be able to... oh, looks like it actually went backwards towards the egg because of the Phoenix. Maybe I didn't even need to zap. I guess better safe than sorry, but anyways, not the best start right here, and also not the best matchup. Why? Because of course, we have Giant, he has P.E.K.K.A. We do have the guards. I think we still have a chance at potentially beating this player, but I don't think it's gonna be easy because Electro Wizard, P.E.K.K.A, I think he has pretty decent defense against our deck. Okay, looks like he does have minions, which is actually gonna be a little bit better for us. I say that the minions, of course, we have the Wizard, we have arrows. I think it's gonna be, pretty decent for us to play against minions, but let's see what happens. Man, I was very tempted to go with Giant, but I don't really think it's worth it there, to be honest. I think we're just gonna have to play, kind of patient, maybe wait for him to make like a big mistake. Let's say cycling the P.E.K.K.A when he shouldn't be cycling P.E.K.K.A or something like that, but I don't think we should be. Well, here maybe I can go in with it. Yeah, I think here we can go in, especially now that he cycled the Bandit as well. He's gonna have to go P.E.K.K.A as soon as possible. Prince is gonna take care of the Bandit, and I think the Phoenix plus the Prince should be able to DPS down the... okay, let's go with arrows here as soon as possible, just to make sure that the Phoenix is actually gonna fully take care of the P.E.K.K.A. So, I don't know, man. I don't know how we're gonna break through. His defense, he definitely has a really, really solid defense. I wonder what his spell is. I don't think he showed a single spell yet besides the Zap. I assume he also maybe has like a Fireball. Oh, looks like he has a Poison. Okay. So Poison, I guess it's just like the OG P.E.K.K.A Bridgeman version. Okay, let's go with a Prince towards the left side. Let's go with a Giant here as well. I think I need to try and support it as good as possible. He does also go with a Ghost. And there's the P.E.K.K.A as well. Okay, he's probably gonna go with his minions sometime soon. Let's have the... let's go with arrows. Let's go with guards here as well. I'm actually gonna go with a Miner towards the left side tower. I feel like this push is gonna be kind of annoying for him to stop. Let's see if we can defend the Batteram. Looks like the Prince, please. Nice. Okay, that's huge. The fact that our Prince actually hit the Batteram there is huge, because this way we're gonna be able to defend it much easier. Let's actually go with a Zap on top of the Electro Wizard, allowing the Phoenix to stay alive. And look at the damage, guys. Okay, right side tower is also gonna take a lot of damage, and all of a sudden this is looking really, really good for us right now. Okay, let's go with a Wizard here left side. Let's go with guards right side as well. I think I'm just gonna go Giant Bridge here, and I can probably even go with a Prince left side, because I think he's gonna... Okay, wait, let's actually go with a Phoenix. Let's go with a Phoenix just to make sure that we DPS down the P.E.K.K.A enough, and let's then go with a Prince here as well. Okay, let's go with a Prince right now. He might go with, for example, his minions. I think he's gonna be forced to go with a Ghost. Okay, there you go, there's the Ghost. And overall situation, as I just said, is all of a sudden looking really, really good for us. Okay, let's see though, guys. We need to be careful. Okay, I think I should be... Okay, let's go with arrows here to take care of the minions as soon as possible. He does go with his Battering at the bridge. I guess I'm just gonna go with guards. And I think I need to keep the pressure by going Giant. Let's go with a Phoenix. And the good thing about these pushes is that we're pretty much always taking care of the P.E.K.K.A. Like, the P.E.K.K.A is gonna get DPS down pretty much always, because, yeah, we have the Phoenix there, we have the guards. He does get a nice poison down, but still the P.E.K.K.A, as you guys can see, it is gonna cross the bridge with a decent amount of HP, but it's not like, yeah, good for him at all. Okay, let's go with a Wizard here towards the left side. Let's go with guards here as well. He does go with minions on the right side on the Prince. Let's actually take care of them by using the Evil Zap. And let's afterwards focus on the counter push. I would say, maybe even on both lanes I think we can pressure. Let's go Giant left side. Let's go Prince right side. Let's go with a Miner here as well. We can maybe get a nice Zap going here. Let's go with a Zap right now to retarget the tower onto the Miner. Let's have the arrows ready here. So I think he's gonna go minions sometime soon. So let's go with arrows prediction. There you go. Amazing prediction. And I think this should be good game, guys. He doesn't have much elixir. His dagger dash is out of ammo. He goes with the Electro Wizard last second, but we can just go Giant at the bridge. And this Giant is definitely gonna take the right side tower. So honestly, really nice gameplay. I think we played that pretty much perfect, I would say. And after playing that matchup actually didn't even feel that bad. I was kind of afraid, because P.E.K.K.A, of course, when playing a troop like Giant, is always kind of scary. But honestly, there was a very solid and very nice W. So far, 3-0, rank number 5, rank number 4, rank number 3. Now it's time to play with the rank number 2 in the world his deck. And that's right, it's Golem, guys. Golem actually one of my favorite all-time decks. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match. So far, doing perfect so far. Really nice wins. Let's see if we can continue the win streak now by winning with the rank number 2 in the world, his deck, and maybe even afterwards with the number 1 player in the world his deck to get a 5-0 in today's video. That would honestly be amazing. Ooh, okay, talking about Psycho decks before, looks like we are finally now facing a Psycho deck, which is definitely not really something you want to see when using Golem, especially because I think this is gonna be the version with the Archer Queen, with the... Oh man, where's my Elixir Collector when I need it? I really want the Elixir Collector right now in Psycho, but I unfortunately do not have it. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to defend this with the Battle Healer. Let's go with a Tornado here to try and activate the King Tower. I guess I'm gonna pump up with the Elixir Collector right now, but I don't know, man, because I think he has a really quick cycle to the point where he might be able to cycle back to the Earthquake. So he's just gonna, yeah, as you guys can see here, he's gonna just cycle instantly to the Earthquake. That's unfortunate. That's honestly really unfortunate cycle right there, because if I would have had the Elixir Collector in cycle right there, I think we would have been able to maybe get something going there in single elixir, because of the fact that he just cycled the Earthquake without even dropping anything. Okay, we're gonna have to take the damage right here with the Royal Hawks. I don't really have the best cycle. I guess I could have went with the Barbaro as well, but I feel like it would have been, yeah, too much elixir spent on defense right there. I'd rather try to get something going here right now with the Golem. Since we're still in single elixir, I think it's gonna be a little bit easier to potentially get something going, because in double elixir he's just gonna have such a quick cycle to the point where he's gonna cycle multiple royal deliveries, and it's gonna be super hard for us to break through his defense. Okay, let's go with Skeleton Dragons here. Let's go with the Battle Healer as well. He does go with the Evil Eye Spirit. He also goes with the Arch Queen. I think I'm gonna try and get... Okay, I'm gonna try and NATO everything into the Healer and into the Skeleton Dragon. Let's see what happens, guys. Okay, nice. Barbaro heal as well to try and take care. No, the Archer Queen stays alive with 1 HP. Okay, that's actually really unlucky. If it would have died right there, they would have been able to get much more damage, but the Archer Queen cleaning up everything definitely, yeah, helped him out quite a bit. Let's go with Lumberjack. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons. And that push, honestly, was not even that bad. We actually managed to get quite a lot of damage with that push. The bad thing is that, yeah, right now in double elixir, as I said before, it's gonna be extremely hard for us to break through. Why? Because he has a really quick cycle. He's gonna be cycling multiple deliveries, and actually double delivery is gonna take care of all of our troops. Think about Electro Dragon, think about Skeleton Dragons. Maybe with a good healer, like the healer healing up the troops, we can maybe get something going. But let's see what happens. Oh, I'm not sure about these Royal Hawks. I'm actually really not sure about this Royal Hogs, guys, because it's just gonna feed our counter push right here. Wait a second, I think he might have messed up here, but let's see what happens. Okay, let's go with Skeleton Dragons right now. The healer is actually gonna help us out quite a bit. Nice Evo Cannon by him, but he still fed our counter push quite a bit. Let's see if we can get something going here. Electro Dragon is actually gonna splash on top of the tower. That's great. Let's go with another battle healer, but I'm telling you guys, the cycle with the delivery is just too much, honestly. Like, it's just really difficult for us to break through. He has a really quick cycle, as you guys can see. Even though he fed our counter push, which was definitely a big mistake by him, it didn't even matter in the end because he is still able to defend, and that just shows how difficult this matchup is. Okay, let's go with a tornado here to try and take care of the Archer Queen. Make sure that the Royal Hogs do not... Oh my god, it even stays alive. Yeah, this is good game, guys. Honestly, really difficult matchup. Unless somehow something crazy happens here, I don't really see how, to be honest. Our tower is at 893 HP. I think all he needs to do realistically is just, cycle like 2 or 3 more Earthquakes, and that might be good game. Okay, let's go with Skeleton Dragons here up high. Let's see if we can maybe somehow do something here, but I don't know, guys. I think it's gonna be impossible. Okay, let's go with a Battle Healer. Lumberjack is gonna get close to getting a connection, but it's not gonna be enough. Archer Queen comes down again. We are dealing quite a lot of damage. Like, if you guys notice his tower, it's actually really low. But I think at this point, all he's gonna do is just, spell cycle like crazy. Like, he just needs 2 more Earthquakes at this point. So I think he's just gonna cycle the Earthquake as soon as possible. Let's see though, 489 HP, let's see. Can we maybe somehow overwhelm him here, imagine? Wait a second, no, I don't think so, right? Yeah, he's just gonna defend pretty easily. Like, honestly, his defense against Golem is very solid. So let's actually just give him a good game. Nice try by us. That one interaction in single elixir where his Archer Queen stayed alive definitely changed the game a lot, because if his Archer Queen died right there, I think the Golemites plus the Skeleton Dragons would have been able to deal a ton of damage. Unfortunate matchup right there, still a really nice try, and honestly at some point we had to lose because we already we're on a really nice win streak. No problem though, nice try, and now it's time to play with the rank number 1 in the world, his deck. It's this Royal Recruits deck, really fun but really toxic deck as well, I would say. Let's just get started with the last match right away. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the last match of today's video, we're gonna be playing, as I just said, with this Royal Recruits deck, which honestly is a really annoying deck to face, but at the same time, when using it yourself, or at least I personally enjoy it quite a lot to play with recruits myself, because I feel like it's just one of those decks that if you kind of know how to play around the cycle, know how to play around the spells of the opponent, you can always be annoying and most of the time get some really solid damage. Okay, so 2 cards I don't really want to see when using recruits, Dark Prince and Valkyrie. What deck has both of them? I feel like normally it's either the Valkyrie or the Dark Prince, but this guy actually has both of them, so not really sure what we're going to be facing here. Looks like he also has a Witch, so Witch, Dark Prince, I honestly have no idea, guys. But anyways, let's cycle Flying Machine here into the Witch. It looks like he goes P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge. Wow, okay, let's go with a Barbell here. Trying to pull the P.E.K.K.A. a little bit backwards, and let's afterwards have the recruits ready. He does go with a mini P.E.K.K.A. as well, but I think the recruits with the Flying Machine with the tower should be able to hopefully defend this decently. But man, look at the Witch getting so much value right there. Okay, let's go with Royal Hog Split. Why do I split them? Because the left side dagger dash, well, now it's almost charged up again, but it didn't really have that much daggers, so I think the Royal Hog should be able to get quite a lot of damage thanks to that. And then the right side, of course, also being able to be quite a good counter push. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep my arrows. I think just with an Electro Spirit here, it should be enough to not take too much damage, maybe 1 or 2 shots, but I'd rather spend only 1 elixir than spending 3 elixir in that specific situation. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Cage. Let's go with Zeppies here to distract the Prince and try and defend it as good as possible. Goblin Cage is gonna pull the Valkyrie, and then eventually... Oh no, the Prince actually goes to the tower. What? Oh my god, okay. I did not expect that interaction. I thought that the Prince would just go to the Zeppies and then afterwards potentially to the Goblin Cage. Instead, it just went straight to the tower. And by the way, what is this guy's, like, his deck? I'm super confused right now. What is he running? Double Prince, P.E.K.K.A, Valkyrie, Minion Horde, Witch. Like, it's just a typical mid-ladder deck, to be honest. Okay, anyways, let's focus up because it's not like an impossible situation. His left side tower is actually very low. So I think, yeah, man, I knew that he was gonna try and do something like that. Okay, I was ready for it, but at the same time, not quick enough. I actually thought about it a little bit too late. You guys saw that I went with the arrows before he even dropped the minion, so I was definitely expecting it. I just didn't really react it quick enough, I guess. Okay, let's go with Zeppies here. Let's go with a Flying Machine towards the right side. I wonder what is going to be key, because I feel like he's going to mainly focus on the left side defense. So we can maybe sneakily take his right side tower. Let's see what happens though. Okay, let's go with arrows here. Right side, nice. Look at the right side, guys. Right side, I think is gonna go down. I'm gonna go with Royal Hawks just to make sure we actually take the tower. And afterwards, we need to try and defend this as good as possible. Dark Prince is gonna get a connection. We are gonna take the right side tower, but man, this is looking kind of rough because he has a Prince. He has the Witch. Witch is gonna take care of all of our troops, and maybe with a flying machine, like sneaking here. Oh my god, I think this is the only play we can do to win here. I don't think he's gonna expect it. Let's see, please, flying machine. I need you to connect twice. No. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, what was that deck and what was that ending? I'm actually speechless right now. 81 HP left on our left side tower. He had so many good counters against our deck. He had the Witch, Valkyrie, Dark Prince, and us not having a big spell. Like, that Witch was just going crazy. I don't know, man. Like, honestly, well played to him. Even though his deck looks like so bad, it actually was super close, super difficult as well. Overall result 4-1 in today's video on 4G, and even with one of my favorite decks, with the Golem, we got a really bad matchup. Still a pretty close match, but overall, really good results. So once again, these are the top 5 best decks in the world right now. Not a single cycle deck, which is actually surprising to me. I already did a little spoiler in the beginning of the video, so let me know, what is your favorite decks out of, or what is your favorite deck out of these 5 decks I showcased and played with in today's video. So that being said, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.